Okay, well, I'm still in my car, yeah? I haven't solved any of my issues, though, unfortunately. Hopefully, I'm close to something, some kind of breakthrough, maybe, some kind of life changing opportunity, some kind of idea, some type of clarity on what I actually want or something. I don't know. God, the lighting is terrible, isn't it? It's gonna be best. I started doing this thing where I put something like a jacket on my steering wheel so that and I put my phone on my steering wheel with like the jacket there as extra height so that it can stay when it's sideways. But I don't have anything to put there at the moment, so I'm holding it. Honestly, I have absolutely nothing to talk about. I just thought it's time for me to make a video, so I opened up the camera and started recording just to see what might happen. Maybe like an update on my life and how I'm doing. I'm okay, but things are not great because I still have a lot of things to deal with. There's a lot of things that need my attention, a lot of things that require money that I don't have. So that's stressful, but I'm doing my best not to let it take over my life, basically, and doing my best not to let other people pressure me into basically abandoning myself and the things that I need to do to take care of myself just for the sake of being able to make money, which like is difficult. And it's like, yeah, I'm tempted just to go do anything that will make me more money, but I know that I have to be careful because I don't want to be miserable. And I know that there are things that just don't work for me and that I really need a a different I need a different kind of way of living, and that's what I need to pursue. I can't pursue the kinds of things that everybody else does to sustain themselves because it just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work for me. So yeah, I don't know. I've been spending less time on TikTok lately, too, which is always a good thing. But it's because it things shifted with my TikTok and and so now it a lot of it just irritates me and I'm like, "Oh, this is not good. I can't be here." And it's like I don't know, I kind of hate to say it this way, but it's like I made the mistake of being too caring and wanting to help too many other people. And so now it's just like so much misery and it feels like a lot of demands placed on me like for shit that I cannot give. Like I don't have anything. I'm barely taking care of myself. I do not have anything to give to other people. And so like I can't stay in that kind of energy all the time because it's just not helpful for anybody. Because I've said this in many different places on the internet. I'm pretty sure that you don't do anybody any good if you're not taking care of yourself. So I'm prioritizing taking care of myself so that I can actually, I was going to say, so that I can actually be useful to other people, but it's not, that's not the right energy to go about it. It's not like, oh, I need to fix myself just so I can do things. No, it's like I want to take care of myself because I deserve to take care of myself, just like anybody deserves to be able to take care of themselves and feel safe in their own body and things like that. So I'm really trying to prioritize to the best of my ability, taking care of myself and regulating more. I've been doing that more often because it's like I need it. I've always needed it, but I don't necessarily always do certain things. But I've always done things to regulate myself, but there are more specific things that I need to do for myself that I'm realizing. And it's like, I need to do more of that. And, consciously breathing is one of those things because, meditation really isn't enough. It's like I need to do breath work. Like I'm pretty sure that I need that every day because, and I found one video in particular. If anybody's interested, it's I don't know if I can tell you the exact title of the video, but it's breathwork with Sandy. I don't know, something like that. I think that's what I mean. I'm sure you'll find it. I don't know if that's exactly what his channel is called. I think it is something like that. Breathwork with Sandy. If you search that, you'll be able to find him. But it's this video. So maybe you search breathwork for regulating the nervous system. The video is like, I think it's like 8 minutes and 55 seconds, something like that. And it'll say on the thumbnail like 5 minute breathwork practice or something to regulate the nervous system. And I find that I really like that one. It's nice. It's not too intense and it's really soothing. And I like that one. I found that like I really enjoy that one. So that one's good for just, and it's not like too long. So it's good to just do that one. So that's nice. And I like to do some of those other things, like exercises for regulating the nervous system. The one that like, there are things like, you know, like holding your ear and stuff. I'd like to do the butterfly. I don't have two hands right now, but you kind of like cross your hands over on each other. So like one hand's here, the other hand is over here, and you tap. You like just alternate hands. That might be loud on the microphone. I'm sorry. So you just tap on both sides, like here and here, in case that was loud. And you do that for a while. And that's mainly what I do because that's the my favorite one that I found. I've always because I feel like I always hold so much. I always feel everything in my chest, and so I feel like it's good to like directly soothe that area. I think I don't know because I've always just that's always where I felt like anxiety. That's always where I felt really every emotion pretty much it feels like, but something I'm unfortunately very familiar with is anxiety. And I always feel that like in my chest. Like I know there's a lot of people who feel stuff like that like in their stomach, like down here, but I always feel everything in my chest. It's always like here. So yeah, I guess that's why I like that. I don't know. And what else? Yeah, and so just like doing that. And then even if I'm not doing that specific breathwork video, like just taking more time to breathe consciously is good. And just like taking breaks from the phone. And sometimes I just like to like kind of curl up into a ball or like just kind of like sit like this like to just sit like this, but like also with my head down, which I can't really do with my hat on, but just like hugging my knees and just stay like that for a moment is good. It'd be nice if I had someone to hug, but I don't. Just like, but that would feel really good if I could just get like a really good hug from somebody. If I had access to that, that would be nice. So, but I don't. So I hug myself. That sounds sad, but it's not that sad. I'm not really that sad about it. It's just a thought that I just had now. But just like something that I would like. I like I like hugs. They feel nice. I got my grandmother to give me her weighted blanket. She doesn't ever use it, so I've got a weighted blanket that I can use now. That's also nice. And like when I can, I just allow myself to stim more too. That's always good. I really like just like turning side to side with like my arms out. I can't really demonstrate that in a car, but that's nice. And just like pacing too. And like, yeah, that's also that's also good. And so yeah, basically I'm trying to do that, and I'm trying not to let other people's ideas about me and my fear about what other people think of me and like how I need to be motivate me, because it doesn't do me any good. I don't like being stressed out all the time, feeling like, oh my God, like I need to go make money. I just need to make money. I just need to do something else, and I just need to get out of here, and I just need to be out of everybody's way, and I should and I need to, and yada 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 all the time. Because I mean, that's just how I felt for fucking years, and it's gotten less over time. But every once in a while, every time I feel the the unfortunate thing for me, it's this kind of thing. It's a gift and a curse. I really genuinely, legitimately feel other people's energy, and I feel before I even become aware, like physically, of how other people are feeling, before I hear them, before they speak, say anything, do anything that really shows to me. Like I feel it before it even comes. Like there was a day not that long ago, I just woke up, I felt so bad, and like I was having all these fears around my family and how they feel about me. And you know what happened? Of course, there was an issue, and then like I heard my grandparents like getting irritated about it and talking about me, I'm sure, because then like later, um fuck it, I'm like, I don't want to talk about them on the internet, but I'm like, who fucking cares? Because like I deserve to speak and share things just as much as anybody else does. So I'm gonna say what the fuck I want. Okay, now that that's over with. Yeah, and then my grandfather said something that was like really irritating. I just didn't respond, because I was like, I'm not going to feed to this energy right now. Like I don't need you to shame and guilt me at this moment. Like, you know, especially like not that long ago, I was really honest and open about things, and I explained the situation and what I needed and my plans for what I was doing. And but apparently that wasn't like, it literally hasn't even been that long. And like, I don't know, it's like he just wants me to magically fix everything or something. I'm like, whatever. you know, I'm not gonna I I just don't want to get into that. But yeah, unfortunately, that's the kind of thing that I can feel before it happens. And I just feel sick, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I need to like escape. It makes me feel insanely unsafe, to be honest. I've basically, I don't know that I've really felt safe in my life ever, to be honest. Gosh, I was especially thinking about this today. I was listening to this video, and it just made me realize that I'm like, oh yeah, that right. Yeah, that sounds like me. That sounds like how I used to be. And it was just the kind of thing that made me realize, even with people in the past who I felt like I was safer around, who like I actually enjoyed to be around and I wanted to be around, even around those people, I did not feel safe. I'm like, it wasn't my family, but I still didn't feel safe. So that's fun. But yeah, that's why I feel like I really need to prioritize leaving where I live, like getting out of here. Unfortunately, that's very difficult at the moment, because I'm in a absolutely terrible, horrendous financial situation. And so I don't know how long it's going to take me to actually be able to get out of this, but I need to. I need to. I've always felt like this. I felt like this for a long time. I'm like, I need to get out of here. But then I try to be like, okay, let's not focus so much on that. And I'm like trying not to feel like I'm just trying to escape things or whatever the feeling is. But it's like, no, like genuinely, I actually think that for my well being, for things to actually improve in my life, I need to get away from my family. Like I do. Like it's not good for me. And honestly, my family makes me feel fucking insane because honestly, my basically my whole family is like one big giant gaslight. Okay, because they have such like covert ways of, I don't know, being toxic and quite honestly abusive. But it's so like disguised. It's because they're so like they don't, nobody says what the fuck they mean, and they are very manipulative. Very manipulative. They make it seem like they're very nice, and most people that aren't in the family are gonna think that, and I mean, and they're gonna think, and they themselves are convinced that they're not that bad, but they're manipulative. They are, because they don't know how to directly communicate or directly communicate the things that they want and need. And so they go about it in backwards ways, which is manipulative and harmful to everybody. And so, like, yeah, they make me feel insane because, like, it's like they try to be so nice on the surface or whatever, but it's like when you really understand the reality of the things that are happening, it's like, oh my God, this is awful. This is awful. This is not healthy at all. And so, yeah, basically, I need to get away. I need to get away. I just don't. I just don't know how. I haven't known how, but like, I need to. But I mean, this is why I'm focusing on taking care of myself and like regulating myself so that I can have like a little bit more clarity and feel more empowered to be able to do something about it. But yeah, because if I just keep feeling like shit all the time and I let other people make me feel like, and I'm just living in like massive like shame and guilt for just existing, I'm not going to be able to do anything. And that's the thing that I keep trying to explain. I'm like, listen, I need time to take care of myself, and I need like to not just be like feel like I'm in a fucking pressure cooker or something. Like there's just so much pressure to do something, because when I feel that way, I don't do anything good. No, I become paralyzed. And so I need to get out of that feeling state in order for me to actually be able to take action. This is interesting. Like I said, I had no idea what I was about to talk about. I didn't really necessarily think that it was going to go this way, but I mean, really, I guess I should have expected it because it always comes back to it. This is the thing that I feel every day of my life. So, yeah. I guess that being said, if anyone wants to help me out, I'm gonna have some links in the description. And if you feel called to, and if you can, if you are able to, if you would like to help me and send a donation to me, that would be really cool and very helpful. And I would be very, very grateful. But no pressure. Because, like, if you don't have it, I get it. Because, like, I don't have it. I wish I could help other people. I wish I could help other people all the time. I always feel like, if I could help people, I would. But, like, I'm not able to. And I understand that there's a lot of other people who are in the position where they're not really able to. But yeah, everything's going to be okay. Things are going to work out. I may not be able to see what the solution is at the moment, but I trust that it will come. And I trust that if I just start trusting myself more, and that I start, just even in the simplest way, walking in the direction of the things that I'm wanting, that things will come together more and more, and I'll understand more and more, and things will just work out. Anyway, thanks for listening to me. I wonder if you can hear the thunder on the audio. I don't know. Hopefully, you turn this micro. Wouldn't it be crazy if I never turned the microphone on and I just recorded like 22 minutes of video and there was no sound? Okay, thanks for liking, thanks for commenting, thanks for subscribing, and I will see you in the next video.